Hello everybody, I'm Superintendent George Orlando, and welcome to the first of what we envision to be a weekly series of reopening reports designed to provide you with the information you need to know as we approach the opening of schools on September 8th. Opening schools in a virtual environment and in a way that will be far more robust than it was in the spring is a venture that will take the collaboration of everyone on our AACPS team, every student, every family, and the many partners that exist in our community. I certainly appreciate your help to accomplish our goal to provide every child the best educational experience we can, given the extraordinary and changing conditions that exist. Please remember that the most updated information regarding the reopening process can be found at www.aacps.org/fall 2020. So here's the latest. Between now and the time school opens, we will have distributed about 60,000 Chromebooks to students across our county. We are working towards supplying every single student with a Chromebook as soon as we possibly can. Communication will go out to families in the near future, asking them to tell us about their children they have in our school system and the computer needs of their family. We will prioritize those responses based on need. More information on the distribution of Chromebooks will be forthcoming. We will also be communicating directly with families of students who were unable or who did not connect last spring to ensure they have what they need for this fall. Unlike the spring, there will be no paper packets this fall. As it regards connectivity, we are working with our community and business partners, the City of Annapolis, and the Anne Arundel County government to address as best we can those issues for families that lack internet access. To clear up any confusion, we will be using Google Classroom, Google Meet, and Google Voice when school starts, so those will be familiar to students and teachers alike. If you've not registered your child for the upcoming school year, please do so as soon as possible. You can register online at www.aacps.org/enrollment. A limited number of appointments for families that have no access to enroll online will be available at each school, so please call your child's school if you need that arrangement. Speaking of the start of school, there are 6 schools that we had planned to open one day late because of construction projects. With virtual learning, that is no longer necessary. So those schools, Crofton High School, Corcoran Middle School, and Edgewater, George Cromwell, Richard Henry Lee, and Tyler Heights Elementary Schools, will now open on September 8th, along with all of our other schools. I'm very excited to tell you that we are providing backpacks with school supplies for all students in pre-kindergarten through 5th grade this year. These backpacks will contain supplies for all students to have equal access to resources needed for the fall. Our Division of Special Education is also working on backpacks and supplies tailored to our specialty sites, developmental centers, and ECI classes. There's been a lot of conversation about athletics. Earlier this week, the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association announced the postponement, not the cancellation, of fall and winter athletic seasons. Those seasons are now scheduled to occur beginning in February in a shortened format. What we will be able to do in the fall is hold organized team practices on a limited basis. We are working on a plan on how to best accomplish that given the current health and safety guidelines. Finally, I'd like to talk about what you can do to help us when it comes to containing the spread of COVID-19 and helping us get everyone back into schools as quickly as possible. First, wear a mask. It is the easiest and simplest thing you can do to help. Masks are required in all of our AACPS buildings. Please wear them anytime you are in public. Second, please heed the governor's encouragement on out-of-state travel. If you don't have to travel, please don't. If you do travel out of state, please get tested within 72 hours of returning. And if you travel internationally, please self-quarantine for 14 days in addition to getting tested. Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you our schools will one day open for all of our students and staff. No one wants that more than I do. Until that time, however, please know that our team is doing everything it can to make the educational experience for every child as impactful as it can be. Thank you for your help in that effort.